everybody, it's Rachel. I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, May 4th, which is also known as
Star Wars Day!
It's Star Wars Day! So as they say, May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
So today, Lily and Violet are going to be helping us out, and we're going to be doing some Star Wars yoga-inspired poses. So we've got our Star Wars music in the background, we have our Princess Leia buns, we have some of our Star Wars toys that we have confiscated from Monty, Darth Vader, some of the band from the bar there. I think this is a Star Wars, couple of the characters, and Jabba the Hutt. So they're going to kind of hang out with us here as we do our yoga this morning. So, perfect. Thanks, guys. All right, so as always, we want to start by warming up, but we also want to make sure if you have a mat, great. If not, if you have a towel and you want to work with that, you can use a towel. Just make sure you have some space so that you're going to be able to do this the right way. If you have friends with you, or you have your sister or brother or mom and dad, you might want to all kind of scatter out a little bit. So I'll stand back here while Lily comes up there, and we'll get started. So let's warm up a little bit. So let's bring our arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale, and let's exhale down. And inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up again, and exhale down. Now let's go ahead and we're gonna wrap our arms around our bodies now. So we're gonna just kind of move the blood around, move our arms around, kind of get everything warmed up here. And then we're gonna bring our arms back up to the sky, and we're gonna bend our knees, and we're gonna swoosh our arms behind us. And we're gonna inhale and bring them back up, and back on down. Drop your head, and back up. One more time, and come on back up. All right, so our first pose is going to be downward dog. However, it's going to be called downward Wookiee. Who's a Wookiee?
Chewie!
Chewie! Chewbacca! All right, so let's go ahead and get into our down dog. Now, girls, remember, Violet, you want to stand back here a little bit?
Yeah.
Come on back. So you want to have your feet hip distance apart, right under your hips. You're going to ground your heels into the floor. Your hands are on the mat are going to be spread out nice and wide. So you can do a couple things. You can start here in mountain pose, and you can kind of travel your fingers down and walk them out, which might be easy. So you want to, go ahead, Lily. So you want to drive the heels of your hands into the ground here. And you want to spread out your hands. So I'll bring my hands back here a little bit. You guys are fine. And you want to bring your bottoms up to the sky and push back into the pose here. So you want to try to get your heels down, and you want to remember, you want to bring your legs out just a little bit. There you go. And then push your bottom up to the sky. So you might have to walk your feet in and try to put your heels down to the floor. There you go. So you two, bring your bottom up to the sky. And bring your feet on. That's okay. Walk your toes in a little bit. Walk your toes in. Walk your toes in. Okay. There you go. So let's go into, and I'll go over here on the side. Downward Wookiee. Can you guys make the noise?
Yeah.
Can you make the noise?
Yeah.
Stand up and do it. Ready? I think Violet can do it. There you go. All right. So nice job. So our next pose is going to be, we're going to put ourselves into something that is those big machines that walk through the terrains in Star Wars. They're called AT-ATs, right? So I think you really see them in the snow, and they shoot laser beams at Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and Chewie. There was one scene that I'm remembering. But, so yeah, so we're going to move ourselves into an AT-AT, which is also called an all-terrain armored transport. So, we're going to go into all fours. So, all fours. We're gonna have our knees directly under our hips. And again, I'll move out to the side here so you can see. And you're gonna have your knees under your hips, and your hands are gonna be right in line, right under your shoulders. You're okay there, okay? So you're just here. And from here, usually we go into our cat-cow sequences. But today, because we're going into all Star Wars theme, we're gonna stay here. But if the at decided to collapse, we could go into child's pose. So you're gonna push yourself back. Hands are gonna go out in front of you, right? You're gonna push your bottoms down, and you're gonna put your toes together behind you there, and you're just gonna sit down. And you're gonna stretch your hands out in front of you, right? So that's a collapsed at. All right, come on up. All right, so the next thing is an X-wing. Do you know what an X-wing is?
No.
You know? They're one of the big planes. They're really, really long and wide. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a straddle pose. So I'll go up this way, girls. You go behind me. But basically, you're gonna straddle your legs, okay? And your feet are gonna go directly out. Everyone can do this. You can get into this. Make sure your booty, you're sitting on it nice and evenly, okay? And then you're gonna come all the way down as far as you can go. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. I know some of you can get all the way down, get your chest all the way down to the floor. Okay? Can you try to go down? That's okay. How you doing? Get your shirt out of your mouth there. All right, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it up. Ready? As they start to fly. Open your arms, pull your belly in, and try to get your fingertips over your feet. Now you look like an extended X-wing. Maybe we go off to the side over here. And maybe we're flying over this way. And maybe we're going forward. Nice. All right. What do you think?
Fun.
Kind of fun? You're gonna ruin your shirt there. All right. So another thing that the guys from Star Wars, I'm not a big Star Wars buff, I'm so sorry, I'm trying to get into it, is called a speed bike. So they sit on the speed bikes, and I remember them riding through the trees and through the forest. So we're gonna put ourselves into chair. So come on up. Ready? All right. So chair pose is you're gonna, again, you wanna start with your feet under your hips. Okay, so you're gonna sit back, like you're gonna sit into a chair, and you're gonna bring your arms up. Now, if this is too much, you can bring them down a little bit right here. So you're kind of looking like you're riding on one of those.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can. Watch. So put your knees together. Well, your feet are too wide apart. So bring your feet together, right under your hips, right? Okay? No. There you go. Pretend you're gonna sit back into a chair. There you go, okay? And then your arms are gonna come out. Extend your arms, okay? Got it? So you wanna put your arms out like this. Ready? So you're kind of like this, ready? Okay, so this is chair. So when we're trying to position ourselves to look like we're on a speed bike. Maybe we're driving this way. Maybe we're driving this way. We're avoiding trees, and we're avoiding at-ats. Nice job, guys. All right, so what are those swords?
Lightsabers.
Lightsabers, that's right. So a couple things here. So we're gonna go into Warrior 2. So you guys ready? Do you remember how to get into Warrior 2?
I know Warrior 2.
Kind of like Warrior 2.
This?
We're gonna have fun with this one. Yeah? So you wanna bring your arms up just a little bit. Nope, bend that leg. There you go. You wanna get that knee? No, bring that foot back. There you go. That knee is gonna go right over. Good job. So we're in Warrior 2, and we're facing our chest, right? We're revolving, so we're looking out this way. It's okay. Okay? Now let's go ahead and bring our arms to the sky. And we're going to clasp our hands, and we've got our little lightsabers, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we're gonna go off this way into a little bit of an extended warrior. Maybe we're gonna come back and we're gonna do a sun warrior with our sabers, right?
Yeah.
Let's try the other side. Are you ready? All right, so we'll set up our warrior 2. So warrior 2 feet, remember that if you're on the other side, the right toes are gonna face this way, the back toes are gonna face perpendicular, so your feet are gonna kind of look like that. So let's bring our arms up to the sky, bend your legs, tuck your booty under, there you go. And then we're gonna go off to our extended warrior, and then bring that lightsaber back to sun warrior.
I can't do it.
That's okay. Nice job, everybody. All right, so I have one more pose, and this is kind of fun. But who's that little green guy that we like?
Yoda.
Yoda! All right, so what we're gonna do is this. Everyone face forward, okay? So we've got our feet under our hips, right? And we're gonna crouch down. See if you can crouch all the way down.
I can crouch over.
There you go, right? And you're gonna try to balance on your toes, right?
I can do it.
Yeah, you can?
But it keeps moving.
That's okay, so you're gonna balance, okay? Try to put your hands here, and then watch this. What does Yoda have? What does Yoda have on his head? His big what?
Ears.
Ears! Okay, whoop. So coming in and out of the pose if you have to.
I know.
That's okay. You know what? If you can't be here, come on down to a seated position.
Like this?
Like this. So Yoda has his ears, right? Oh, look up. Ready? He's got his big green ears. So maybe he's sad, Yoda. And then he's happy. Sad.
What about angry Yoda?
Sad. He doesn't get really angry. No. All right. So that's it. What'd you think?
Good.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad. All right. Well, we hope you had fun today. So let's go ahead and bring our arms all the way up to the sky. And we'll let them meet in a prayer position over our heads. And slowly bring your hands down to your heart. And we usually say namaste, but today we'll say, may the force